is a fight, so whatever happens, happens.
You win some, you lose some, but you live another day.
But when Davis unleashed the power shots, there was only...
Well, it. It's a fight, so whatever happens, happens.
Bitch, I'm about to blow up. Say what? Bitch, I'm about to blow up. Hey, I came up, I warmed up. The next up, bitch, I'm about to blow up. Now don't it sound legendary? Liven up the resurrected, dead and buried. This for niggas who ain't satisfied with secondary. This for my sisters who ain't satisfied with secretary. I'm blowing up and bitch, I'm still me. But what's the cost to live your dreams? Do you feel me? Everything glittering ain't what you think it will be. Funny how money changes and wits make me feel free. I'm starring in this bitch and yeah, I write the show. Fuck the haters, I'm headed to that place you like to go. They say what you fighting for, this game is on life support. And Gary Coleman just passed. Life is short.
Hello. Yes, sir. How everybody doing, man? This is Q the God. Here to give you some news and reviews you could use. This is Lost Art of Boxing, aka the L.A.B. Man, and today I'm just here to pretty much talk about, bro, this Errol Spence and Terence Crawford fight, and why I think it's really the egos, bro. Like, we sitting here and we've been waiting, and I just been hearing a lot of people talking about the updates. They about to announce the fight this time, they about to announce the fight then, this the hold up, that's the hold up, and all this stuff like that, man. And pretty much I just feel like it's the egos, it's the money, and it's all these fanboys and shit that's bagging up some of the bullshit that these guys feel like they standing on, that they may have the right to stand on. Who am I to say? I'm just a spectator. I'm just somebody who spend my money. I'm just the guy that watch. And from me watching, from it starting, you know what I mean, the whole back and forth, then meeting up 4 or 5 years ago, and the build up to the fight, what it's supposed to be, what everybody feel it's gonna be, what they already made of themselves, the fights that they done put on after that, the shows, the performances, all of these things that Errol Spence and Terence Crawford been able to do, accomplish, and I guess it just isn't enough, you know, because right now they sitting here, and I guess money to hold up and all these other things is the hold up with the fight. And at the end of the day, all they got to do is accept it. All they got to do is say, I'm gonna fight you. I want to unify. I want to make something of myself. I want to go down as a legendary fighter, because when I look at the sport of boxing, Kush, what's popping? What's good with it, bro? Cause like, and just, I want you to come up here and chop it up with me if you got time, because I'm just sitting back and I was reminiscing. I wasn't even gonna go live today. I just was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just go live real quick because like we got Triple G and them fighting this week, this day fight week. They about to be fighting for a third time. You know what I mean? I just seen Usyk and AJ. They literally just rematch. We seen Tyson Fury and Wilder literally have a trilogy. You know, these fights in the span of Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, they whole little meet up to the all the in between and the fight need to be made, the back and forth. They don't have more back and forth than all these fighters and have yet to get in the ring, have yet to even cross paths again, just back and forth on Instagram, back and forth on Twitter. All these little sound bites and interviews of them lives and all this other shit. And I'm sitting back like, bro, man, Jermell Charlo literally done fought 2 rematches. Jermell Charlo literally done fought 2 rematches, and they still haven't fought. You got, man, you got Bam, Bam, 22 years old. Think Bam, bro, what, 18 years old? 18 years old when all this shit just turned legal. You got fighters, up and coming fighters that we real lit about right now. 17 years old. These guys, ninth freshmen in high school when this shit going on. It's like, to me personally, I just feel like, man, it's a lot of egos and they gonna have to just sit aside and I think literally just have a talk man to man and see what's going on, because right now I just feel like it's a lot of ego and stuff involved with this fight. I think a lot of people got them gassed up, you know, to feel like that they actually can go on in this fight and their careers literally would like have no blemish. It wouldn't mean nothing. Granted, we won't take anything away from you. You still have been won all your matches. You still, if you go on to be undefeated, you still could go on to be undefeated. Errol Spence or Terence Crawford if y'all never fight. But y'all are always had that stain on your name of you never fought this guy. Regardless of how good your career may end. Because it'll never be a guy that matched up against you just like that. It had never been a guy that was built up. That fight, you would never have a fight that big as far as them two getting in there together. And I just feel like their egos is in the way of them actually seeing that. They actually feel like, nah, I don't I don't have to fight him. Granted, you would, like Terence Crawford, you still would be a Hall of Fame fighter. You still be a champion, a lineal. None of your accolades would be took away. But you would have a stain on, like, man, he never fought Errol Spence. And Errol Spence fans would always let you remember that, just like and vice versa. If Errol Spence never fight Terence Crawford, bro, Errol always had that stain on his name. He did all that, but he ain't never fight Terence Crawford though. Like, yeah. And I just think, like, man, right now, I just feel like right now they actually messing that up in their career, that wherever they are mentally, they space they in, they comfortable, whatever, is blocking them off from actually seeing it. What you think, Kush?
Well, yeah, I agree with you, big bro. I feel like really, and this is one thing that I pointed out about Crawford for a while now. I don't like the idea that he feel like, as far as his career is concerned, he arrived and he can wrap the cords up and go ahead and hang it up like that. Because you gotta fulfill the needs of the fans if you want to be remembered as a great, bro. You don't have to do shit, but if you want to be remembered as a great, bro, you have to fulfill the needs of the fans, bro. And that's where I'm at with both fighters. But I point the finger to all the ones responsible. You feel me? And they both responsible for making this fight happen. Really, in my opinion, bro. I think that it's being done. I don't think that the business heads, the people, these top dudes involved, I don't think they really care about the success of this stuff right here, bro. Because if they did, then we would already know the
Facts.
particulars.
Yeah, I feel that same way too. I feel like it's actually their fault as well. I feel like if they can't promote this fight, if they can't make this fight, if they can't satisfy the parties involved, then I feel like that makes you like a shitty promoter. Like that's literally all you're in the business for, is to put
Right.
on fights and make money, not let fights fall in your lap and you make money magically just because, oh shit, it was just a good fight and people just bought it. No, you have to make and build those fights. Isn't that what you've been doing with Earl Spence?
Right.
Like, and and as far as Terence Crawford go, it is what it is with him. uh Top Rank built him up to be what he was, and he might have ended up with more accolades and fame, but that's what the fuck the sport is for. Like at the end of the day, if you don't end up being the most famous boxer and all that shit, but you still have the accolades, you still were the best, bro, that still make you a great opponent, because
Right.
that's a challenge for the popular person, and that's what sells a fight. uh,
Right.
so I don't know, I don't understand like why the promotion company with one of the best fights in boxing, actually right there in their lap, they actually coming out and telling you that they can't sell it because these people want more money. It is
They
your
actually
reach.
said that.
Well, I ain't, that's how they putting it, like the money not there. If these two fighters want a certain thing and they saying they budget won't get it, and it's not there, then you kind of like
Right.
telling me that you can't sell this fight to the public, or your reach isn't out there. Showtime, if you the biggest, you put on the biggest fights, you the biggest this, and everybody know you, and you got all these people on your app, in your network channel, bro. How can you not sell it to them people if you don't,
My
if you
whole
really
thing
got the
about it
reach?
is Q. My whole thing about it is, if there was a fight you want to take a risk on, paying guys big purses, this is it. This is a very, in my opinion, this is an easy fight to sell. This is a fight that niggas been wanting to see for 5 fucking years. Like you hear the type of debates and the type of fights that be going on these panels. Like fans still want to see this shit. It's just that these niggas are taking way too long, and to the
I
point
don't
that
think
some
the
people
fans
are
ever
done with
did
it.
want to see it, Mark. I think
You
that
don't think the fans wanted to see it?
no, I'm saying I don't think that the fans ever lost any type of drive to want to see the fight.
Hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? I feel like they don't want to make
No.
the fight because the fight might actually be successful if they do it right. And they don't want that, bro. That's what I'm starting to see. Because
Mm.
there's already enough driving force behind these fighters promotional wise. And why is Bud the only one out here fucking promoting anything? Earl Spence ain't doing shit. Matter of fact, he told people I heard he don't want nobody talking about the fight. So what's up with that shit, bro? They don't really want the fight over there. That's how I feel.
Mm.
So
Yep.
you just straight up think they're trying to
They
cut out
trying to
Crawford.
protect Earl Spence, fam. That's how I feel, and I've always felt that way.
Yep.
And if
I
they
know.
want, that's not that they don't necessarily want the fight to happen, but when they want the fight to happen, they want all the pieces to be in Earl Spence's corner.
Shit, he
You
got
want him
all
to
the
have all the
pieces,
advantages.
They want
but
him to have more advantages. Q. They don't feel like he got enough.
what type of advantages could he possibly get in a 50-50 fight? Like what type of advantages could he get? other than maybe a home court advantage, which won't we know that's like that probably won't happen.
Right.
Like I don't know what advantages he could get. You can't
They
say
can get
wait
creative,
because
Q. Like Mayweather used to get creative. And the reason that I bring Mayweather into it is because this is a product of him. The way that Earl Spence move and Al Heyman move fighters. This is their way. Bro, they'll be them trying to pick some fucking big ass floppy gloves. They'll be trying to do all kind of creative ass shit that we ain't thinking about right now.
shit,
Trying
but
to
that's a
test at a certain time, all kind of shit, bro. I be listening to all kind of people theories on this motherfucking internet, and some of them be having some validity to it.
yeah. And but some gloves or some shit, like see shit like that, like where Earl not even having the power, I could kind of see it because we talking like just punch his stone and land it, but at the same time, shit, man, he going against a clean puncher. And
Right.
and I don't know, like I really can't see no advantages if it ain't never been ever a 50-50 fight that I ever can imagine to just put on and see this will be the one. Like I don't know what advantages he possibly could take. I just feel like the only advantage he got is to get him right now, as early as just warming up off Ugas, staying in the gym, being sharp, and just getting on them now. I don't, because as far as like all that and even selling the fight, bro, I'm thinking like, man, this fucking fight. So they won't even have to do promotion. Like you could do some easy ass promotion. Like it probably wouldn't look good for Spence, but shit, all these goddamn celebrities putting on their predictions. Man, you can do a whole commercial of fucking predictions of
Bro, I
people that
think
just
they should
want to
have
see
had a
this fight.
whole.
It's free
I
promotion.
think they should have. I think they should have had a whole film series going on right now, just detailing like what the two of these niggas are doing in the lead up to the signing of the contract, and
How
then
dope would that shit be, Mark, to have an all access right now? You see what
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
and all access. That's
Have
exactly what
you
I'm
seen
thinking
that
of.
shit, bro? I went back and seen the Earl Spence epilogue. I watched the all access, all that type of shit, bro. That shit's so dope, bro. I want to see that, but they don't want to do that, bro, because they apprehensive, and it
I
ain't
want to
just
see.
about money.
I want to see him sign the contracts live.
That's what I'm
You
saying,
know,
bro.
press conference,
Come
live
on,
press conference. Both of them sign their contract, talk their shit.
Just like
but
Chris Eubank
some
and
brewing
Nigel
though, bro.
Benn. That shit is epic when them two niggas was talking shit and Chris Eubank had his back turned to that nigga. Bro, it would be epic if Crawford and Spence had a moment like that.
It's gonna be
But
some shit, y'all, and I'm telling y'all, it's some brewing, and I'll tell y'all my reasons. Fuck all the sources. I'll tell y'all what I see directly with my eyes. I see that Bernie said the fight was gonna happen. Definitely this year. I seen Bud said the fight was gonna happen. Definitely this year. I ain't heard Spence say shit, but I see Spence staying in the best shape I ever seen him stay in. Ever.
staying around,
Motherfucker
he
eating
ain't
pea
ballooning.
soup and shit over there, bro. He in shape.
I did see him at the steakhouse though, but I'm just, but that don't mean shit. But he is staying. He ain't ballooning up. He's
Yeah,
staying in
he's
his
staying
weight.
on
Yeah.
weight.
So, but that is the energy that I'm getting. That we gonna see the fight, but like if it don't happen, it's ego.
Right.
That's the only way you could put it. These guys' ego got in the way, and whichever side, because either way it go, somebody gonna pick a side. Bud fans gonna blame Spence. Spence fans gonna blame Bud, and that's just how it's gonna go. You always have your argument,
The reason
but
that a Bud fan like me, I'm one that would blame Spence, right? The reason I would
mhm,
blame Spence is because you're not about to sit up here and tell me that this man left his promotional outfit because motherfuckers act like he had to leave Bob. He's been done wrong. Man, the nigga was making money. You feel what I'm saying? He didn't have to do shit. The only reason he left Bob was to make this motherfucking fight. So this man left
yep.
his position he was in and came over to your side of the street and the fight still didn't happen. That part they not gonna be able to explain. And the world already see Earl Spence as a duck. Fuck YouTube.
Damn.
Hey, did y'all see the fight last night?
Yeah, I did.
What fight is
I
that?
missed the
With
Swaggy P
Gibb
fight
and
though.
McBroom, bro, that shit was a great fight. I can't even lie.
Hell yeah. I seen
That shit had like 6 or 7
that
knockdowns.
fight. I thought the knockout with AP was probably the most impressive shit I seen. I didn't expect Le'Veon to
Man,
set it up like that.
Yeah, let me on
straight
skilled.
right down to peasy. Nasty.
Yeah.
Man,
That
that
shit
shit
was
hurt me.
nasty.
Adrian Peterson was my favorite running back when I was growing up.
His ass wasn't boxing worth a shit before he dropped him. I felt like AP was outboxing him. And then he caught him.
Nah, man.
Bell looked like he could
Hell yeah.
box.
AP was putting that jab on his
Man,
ass, bro. I'm telling you. He
Puro,
had that power. He dropped him with the jab to the body too.
Puro, salute, King. How you doing, bro? Unique, how
I
you
saw
doing,
some.
Queen? Salute.
I saw some of the Swaggy P fight. He looked like he could box a little bit.
I thought he was gonna do better than that, bro. I didn't see the fight. That's the one I missed. But I seen him get knocked through the fucking ropes.
He did.
Got knocked through
Damn,
the
I
ropes. Oh
wonder.
shit, I didn't see that.
He got knocked through the ropes, bro. He got fucking stopped.
Man, oh, Swaggy P got stopped.
He got knocked through the ropes, bro. It hit his head on the. He didn't hit his head on
Damn, I didn't
on the
know that.
ground, bro.
Man,
He didn't hit his head on the ground, but he hit his head on the motherfucking ring right outside the ropes. He almost fucking fell into the crowd.
You
oh,
know
I
what
know
it
you.
was? I was high as hell, so I was going in and out. And when I woke up, the
You got
nigga
some
was
seasoning
giving
there or something?
a post fight
Right, man,
interview.
fool.
The nigga was giving a post fight interview like he won the fight. He was smiling and shit, so I thought he won.
That's just swaggy. But nah, bro, I seen basically all the fights, the lead up fights. I watched damn near the whole card. I got bored because they was having so many fucking random fighters put on. You feel me?
Yeah, they
Bruh,
say a lot of the
facts.
fights was terrible, but
That
that
shit.
main event, whew, that was a fight. I give them niggas respect.
You talking
Hey,
about
it was something to
who
watch,
you
bro.
talking
I ain't
about?
gonna act like that
Who was
shit was
the
all
The
just
main
talent.
event, McBroom and Gibb. You didn't see the main event,
Yeah,
I watched
bruh.
Nate
they was
Diaz.
scrapping, bro. They got in.
Bruh, first round, Gibb gets dropped. It looks like he about to get stopped. Second round, they start trading a little bit. They going back and forth. Third round, they going back and forth. Fourth round, the nigga gets McBroom gets dropped twice. Then, but he keeps getting up. Next round, he gets dropped like 3, 4 times. But the nigga
It was
keeps
fighting.
getting back up. It was epic. I can't even lie. That was a
And
great
earlier
fight.
on, bro, they had real boxers fighting, even though there was just no names. It was something to watch.
Yeah, they mixed it
Yeah.
together. That car was decent. I mean, as far as it looked like they spent some money. Shit, you
Right.
got Mikey and Paulie commentating.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Hell yeah.
you had
You had
who
Ellie.
I seen Regis there, Concrete. They had look, what was his name? The Schmo.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Schmo. They had
Uh,
Ellie.
yeah, Ellie doing little voiceovers and shit. Like, yeah, it looked like they spent some bread and shit. Like that was a decent,
No, but
like a
that's a
decent
problem
promoter. The
now.
front seats was empty
McBroom,
though. Ain't nobody
Hell yeah.
buy them.
And it was
Ain't
McBroom,
in
nobody buy
LA
them
too, bro.
concerts.
It's still empty, so that's bad.
but
If that shit in the
Q
heart of LA
McBroom,
and that
he
shit
took
was
a
empty,
risk. McBroom, he took a risk. This was his event. He promoted it. He put all the money into it because he thought he was gonna knock a Gibb out and then set up a mega fight with KSI in the UK. So he bet everything on this shit. I don't know what he's gonna do now.
that shit was entertaining though, bro.
Yeah, yeah, I fuck with it. Who we got next week?
Canelo.
Oh
And I
yeah, that
and I know
bullshit.
nobody fuck with Triple G, but I
I
do.
don't. I don't fuck with Triple G at all.
If you really know me, you know I fucks with Triple G. I want to see Canelo get whooped on.
It's like I got mixed feelings, man. It's like one hand I want to see Canelo get beat up, and then on the other hand I want to see Triple G get put in a deep ass sleep.
I see that
Like
people like absolutely have a disdain towards Triple G. Explain yours to me, bro. I'm sorry to take the show somewhere else. Just tell me why you
my
hate
whole
Triple
thing
G.
is I hate these niggas like Andrade and Charlo who spend they whole career chasing one nigga.
Do you really
and
feel that Charlo has spent his
and
whole career tracing Triple G?
no, chasing Canelo.
Oh, okay. I just I
And the
didn't make
same thing,
sure.
and the same thing applies to Triple G. The nigga's been spent his whole career chasing Canelo.
I don't
Ain't
know if
did
I
shit
agree with
else.
that. And I'll
40
tell you
fucking
why
years.
my reasoning is
Eh,
with
eh,
Charlo. He's a
okay,
clout chaser.
Clout.
I
For
agree.
sure. All of them
He
want
even
a
gonna
little
clout
clout.
chase off Crawford and say, "Oh, I'm gonna move down 2 weight
He
classes.
clout
I'll
chased
fight
off
you."
Danny Jacobs, and
He
Danny
clout chase
Jacobs pressed
off
his
the
ass.
fighters smaller than him, bro. I can't respect a nigga like that.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, he clout off anybody, just anybody. Like at the end of the day, all of them get the same flame. If you want to put GGG shit bigger or whatever, cool. But all of them in the same boat. They on the same level. But the difference is with Triple G, man, I done seen him unify a couple times, and I ain't seen them unify shit. And I ain't
Mm,
seen them fight shit. And I ain't
mm.
seen them go up and do shit. You know what I mean? Like I ain't never seen them test themselves outside of the person that got the big name like Canelo that they want to fight. I never seen them test themselves.
You
That
know
shit
one
was all
visual I
easy.
can't get out of my head, Q?
I could agree.
I can't get the visual out of my head. And I sent you that video, fam, on Instagram of
The
Danny
last one you
Jacobs
just sent me?
pressing him in that
Oh
hallway,
yeah.
and he let him know, "You ain't even $1 million nigga yet. I fought Canelo. You ain't fought nobody. You ain't even a champion." Oh, but I'm gonna be though. So he was clout chasing it and talking shit, acting like he
I,
was gonna whoop on Danny. You feel me? He ain't even fought
I
nobody.
don't know, man. Jamal, he just never had it. Or let me not say that because he fought J Rock. He knocked out J Rock. So I don't know. Somewhere along the way, he just lost it.
he was
And his
good,
Talking
brother
about
bro.
just
Charlo?
He
yeah,
lost
Jamal.
that shit. He lost that shit when he went up to 160 after that core ball fight. Nah, I say after that core ball fight, bro, because after that core ball fight, he start fighting them 154 pounders, and then he fought Derevyanchenko. Yeah, that was a good fight, but it went down from there. We talking about what's the dude name? Montiel, man.
Whooped on him. I thought Montiel
Mungia
whooped
fought
on his
him.
ass. Even though he
Mungia,
won the
He
fight,
did.
I felt like Montiel taught him a lesson.
man. Mungia fought
He
him at
did.
147 pounds. So you fight him at 160. Come on, dog. You know, people say it's whatever. Like it ain't no excuse for that shit, man.
It's
You ain't
dudes
been
like
testing
Montiel
yourself.
Q that make Jamal Charlo realize, shit, I better not go fucking with no real killer.
But that shit like that make me think Bud a beating. Cause
Right.
like
And
that
that's
dude
why I
fought
love to see
I
real
don't
Mungia
shit
at
know,
a
like
man.
that.
that dude fought
What?
at 154 pounds,
Hmm.
147 pounds, bro.
But Montiel is a big fucking dude. He's
Man,
like 6'2", six
it
foot
is.
one.
Hey, skill pay the
It's the
bills, and them
style.
niggas
It's
not
the style that
them
was
niggas
presented to
undisciplined.
him. You feel me? And
Yeah,
you
that
couldn't
too.
do shit
Montiel
about
is
it.
awkward as fuck.
I
Yeah.
got Mel probably giving Bud that work though, like, but Bud got a style that probably could beat him, bro. But Mel, bro, shit, and
I
they'll
want to
punch
see.
like a fucking
I
man,
think I see what
hit
you
like a
see.
truck.
I think I see what you see because he showed the ability to box in the last fight on a level in which I didn't think he could learn with that new guy that he implemented into his camp. He
Uh,
he he has
yeah, Juan
he has
Diaz.
that dude. The fact he was able to make that adjustment between them fights and he's able to box like that, it's a problem.
Yeah, it is, and he. I ain't gonna only
And
reason I
then
say
Bud
that,
didn't even
bro.
watch the fight either. He said that shit on the Porterway podcast. I know you remember that. He didn't even watch that
He
fight. He need
probably
to watch that shit.
he probably watched that shit. I ain't gonna lie, that
I
motherfucker.
think you
Yeah,
watched it.
bro. Cause he gonna fight him. Fuck, you gonna say you want to fight a
You
dude and you
better
ain't
watch
watched
that
the shit.
motherfucker.
Yeah, you out your goddamn mind. And then like when only reason I say I know we getting problems, bro, cause Sean Porter on the inside hit him with some big shots, dog. Like he grabbed him and shit, but Mel bigger, stronger. You know what I mean? Like shit, he gonna have to use that wrestling IQ. But shit, Maul touching, shit. Hey, that nigga, I might shit. Hey, you
The
might
only
get
the only
walked.
reason that I don't feel like Mel really got a shot, it's all because of the words that come out of his mouth, Q. You
Is
feel me?
Maul is Mel a great? Is Mel great?
Yes.
He's a very, very good fighter to me.
To me, he's great.
Is Mel a great
He's
fighter?
signed, certified,
I mean, in
approved.
his weight class, I'm not shitting on Mill. In his weight class, yes, I guess you have to reverence him as yes. Because of his accomplishments, what he's been able to do, you feel what I'm saying? And what he's like I said, what he's accomplished, bro. Yeah, he is a great fighter. But if he wants to be like go to the next level with that bullshit, then he gotta be the nigga like Bud. Because
Yeah.
it ain't nobody else really for him.
Yeah.
Cause you
IB
feel what I'm
said.
saying?
You see what IB said? He said Bud's offensive IQ makes up for his mistakes defensively.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I do think that, and then with like Bud, it's since he a counter puncher, like when he get warmed up, facts. When how Bud warm up, yeah, his offense kind of keep him in the game. But when he get warmed up, the defense create more offense for him because he start that counter punching and shit, and they get crazy. But yeah, his offensive IQ is great because it keep you defensive. Because one thing about any great fighter, as good as their offense is, you gotta have defense. If you ain't defensively responsible, you gonna get it. If you keeping your head on the line, if you keeping still, and Bud, he got like that broken rhythm with him. So he still make it kind of hard to be touched. It's just we just see that recent Bud, that 147. He kind of sitting down. He ain't like that Jeff Horn Bud, a little bit mobile, boxing and moving. He
Right.
kind of just in there. Go follow his channel. His name. This young cat called The Natural. Man, and he got some good content. I ran across it yesterday. And yeah, he got some good
All right, I'm
content.
giving him a look.
Go follow
Yeah,
him.
I'm gonna check him out.
But like he do have it like that. But I would like to see. I do want to see Mel like eventually go up. Like I want to see what he do after he fight Tim Tszyu. Like what's going to be his next move? Is he going to defend it? Because when he do that, Fondor right there. I think that's the only like mandatory that I know he got up next. Like I guess Tim Tszyu will be a mandatory or voluntary, whatever, and then shit.
I just feel like he gonna beat the
Yo,
shit out of
Q.
Tim Tszyu, bro.
Yo, let me get a wrench so I
You
can
ain't
get to
got
this
one?
dude's channel. Nah.
Okay. Hold up. Let me
Yeah, I
go.
feel
I
like
got
he
you.
gonna beat the dog shit out of Tim Tszyu, bro.
Facts.
Yeah, I think he stops Tim Tszyu in like 7, 8 rounds.
Tim Tszyu, he ain't got no power.
I don't know. I think he got power. I think it's from his last fight. What I saw, it just like he doesn't look effective on the back foot.
Damn, comment Marky down so I can give you one. I can't go all the
Right.
way up there.
Nah, not this type of power though, Marky. He ain't got this
Nah,
nigga Jermel hit too hard, bro.
Yeah, Mel one of the hardest punchers in boxing, bro.
bruh.
He
Jermel,
really
did you see
stopped
the
the
way
nigga
how
with a
he
jab to the
folded
body,
nigga
bro.
Castano?
Puro.
Nah, but that's different. Rosario, the nigga Rosario, I don't know. He just can't
Weak
take
to the
shots
body.
to the body. There's something
But
wrong with
nigga,
him.
was he supposed to take that shot? That shot right there folded
Straight
him.
jab, yeah, folded him like a lawn chair. But then beat him to the body too.
Ruben.
Yeah.
Shit, he stopped Castano to the body. If you really think about it, he did hit him up top with that shot, but he hit him with that right hook to the body.
Bruh,
Bro,
Castano
hold
body
on.
just gave out. He just collapsed
Paralyzed.
when he hit him with the, what was it, a left hook or a right hook?
That body
It was a
shot,
right
bro.
hook.
No, I'm talking
bro.
about the first knockdown
Oh
where
yeah.
his body
Oh.
just crumpled.
Shit, I don't remember.
That's why they should have
But
stopped it.
I'm
That's why
talking
they
about the one
should've
that
stopped it.
finished the fucking fight. Castano wasn't getting up from
Yeah, that
shot.
one too.
Oh, Bruce G, what's good with it, Papa?
He doesn't have the experience either for Mel, man. You can't just go from Gaucher to fucking Mel, bro.
Right.
Shit, hell no. Yeah, but there's some nice guys at 154 too coming up too, man. I want to see Xander one more time this year. Um, damn, it was some 154 pounders on that last top rank card. Shit, but I think that division, this shit, I don't know about. It's hard for them names to come out of there though, man. They got some good fighters, but they just lacking names. And it seemed like all the guys with names, that's what they want to live up off, just their name. But like, you don't want to really go out there. You don't really want to sell. Like at the end of the day, they yet to sell themselves. They yet to put themselves in one of them fights that can make them bigger. And that's kind of like how I see fucking Errol and Terence Crawford. Like this the fight that's actually that's gonna traject y'all to the next atmosphere, and y'all wait until the end of y'all career. Like y'all want to retire off that. Like, bro, like that's the type of fight you do, and then you go on to do more shit. Because if you lose and you retire 1-2 fights later, a motherfucker gonna look at you a little bit differently. Like, oh man, he went down at the end of his career. But if you take that loss and you still got 5, 6, 7 more fights and you undefeated, you knock them out, you become a champion, unifier, or some shit like that, then it's just you just couldn't beat that guy. Right. But I just feel like, man, they're gonna have to do something, bro. I really don't like the approach to some of this shit, as far as like, especially when you see like things that we've seen, like we've been seeing, bro, like undisputed. So many people become undisputed. Devin Haney, shit. You got these young guys who actually gonna come up and they buzz gonna be better than yours because they younger and they just more in tune to that. And a lot of people gonna attract to them once they get these belts, like the Keyshawn, Shakur's, Tanks, like they is, like they there on me, Jerron, and it's like you see Gilly the kids and shit like all up on them, and they gonna surpass you as far as popularity because they really ahead of the game on you. So
in a way, Q, bro, this whole shit about how the way boxing move, bro, I got two things to say. This shit, in a way, it's not like it used to be. Like, for example, when OG Puro, when you was coming up, you feel me, in the 80s and 90s and shit like that. But this shit is still fucking dope, bro. to follow and be involved in, bro. And the second thing I want to say is, when y'all think that Top Rank and the PBC gonna start releasing these fall schedules, because do y'all really think that Errol, Spence, and Crawford both gonna go over a year out the ring? How that makes sense?
Man, they can't do that. Bud, especially.
I don't even see that happening. If it is over a year, it ain't too much over. Like 13, 14 months. These dudes would be fighting in January. I don't see that. Yep. And for what reason? You feel what I'm saying?
Shit, Bud last fought November 20th.
Right. And Spence fought December 5th.
No, Spence just fought in June, July.
Oh no, April.
No, April.
He fought in April. So he just fought. You feel me?
He's still warm. That's why I'm saying, like, Spence, he really got it going for him now. Like, get right back in that bitch. You ain't got, Bud gonna be 1 year off. Like, shit.
Is that fucked up that 2 fights is what's considered like busy for a top fighter?
I mean, that's kind of how it used to be back in the day, to be honest.
Bro. That is what it is.
I mean, but yeah, that's when you was a heavyweight pro. I mean,
what real top fighter do you know that's fighting twice a year? And we're not talking about Canelo. What top fighter do you even know that's even fighting twice a year?
But the thing is, like, I think all the fighters are now doing that shit.
A real top guy. Like Shakur, he's just now stepping into being a top guy, though. He is
once this year, right?
Just stepping into it.
But it ain't really like, it's top guys, but it's really not like top guys like that, as far as like got that and the name recognition.
Right.
So it's like the top guys is just, you know,
The only
they
one that
ain't
I could
really
say
with
is Lomachenko. He's the only one that
Lomachenko ain't
fight more
fought.
than once a year.
Lomachenko
Tank
only
and
fought
Ryan will
once.
fight 3 times this year if they
Not
take
this
another
year, Q,
fight.
but
He fought
remember
against,
Lomachenko
That's true.
fought in December. You feel me? And last year he fought twice.
Tank and Ryan already fought twice this year.
Tank fought twice, yeah.
See,
So did Ryan.
December, yeah.
But really, like for real, is Tank really a top guy?
Shit. If Lomachenko
I think he's the
is,
best
he
at
is.
135.
I don't know if I consider
I don't
Tank
think so. I
really
think Devin
a
Haney is
top
the best
guy,
at
bro.
135.
And I think Tank is a very good fighter. But I'm talking about everything. He's not moving right to be a top guy. He's just a real entertaining fighter, a very, very good fighter.
I mean, I hear you on that, but I mean, just on skill and what I've seen in the ring, I would say Take's the best. In the ring.
From that aspect, I agree. But he ain't done the things like fighting the guys he needs to fight in order to be considered a top guy. That's all I'm saying.
I feel you
And
on
there's
that one,
other
but
fighters
nobody
that's in
has.
the same boat. It ain't just Tank. I'm not shitting on.
I'm saying,
Devin is a top guy.
Shakur.
Devin is a top guy.
I agree.
Shakur fought at 130.
I know, but look at his last 3-4 fights. All top guys.
I know, but like I'm not gonna put like somebody asked me, oh, Jerron Boots Ennis at 154. I'm not gonna say he's the best. You know what I'm saying? He's
Boots,
very
I wouldn't even
talented,
call
but no,
him
I'm not
like
gonna
a
put him
fighter
there
like
yet.
him a top guy. He have the trajectory to become one very soon at 147. You feel what I'm saying? But
Exactly.
still, he's still working. He's proven himself. Like his daddy said on the interview I just seen. He looking for the opportunity to prove his fucking self. And he will. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's all the fighters are looking for is an opportunity to prove themselves. It's just, you know.
Right.
Because I was gonna say that, like, I won't label anybody a top guy until they show me. I won't just project or assume they are. You know, that's just how I do it.
Right. And it's not too many of them. To be honest, like the dudes that's the stars ain't necessarily the top guys. That's what's a trip about this shit. Sometimes you gotta really, you see what I'm saying? And a lot of that pound for pound list, it don't be lying. I be agreeing with it oftentimes. My shit be very close. It might be one thing that's wrong. Like, for example, what's wrong right now on the list that I see. Lomachenko shouldn't be on the list.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? That's what I see wrong with the list. But I see that they have the list that way for a reason, to make Devin want to strive to be great and fight Lomachenko and not drop your belts and then move up. You see what I'm saying? Because fighting Lomachenko will propel you to where you're trying to get. So do that. Because Lomachenko is an all-time great right now. If God forbid, if something, it is what it is, bro. I'm telling you right now, it is what it is. Because all-time great, it ain't just what he did in the pros, it's what he did in the amateurs too. That's how it worked.
So is Riggle an all-time great? Is Mark Breland an all-time great?
No, because they only did shit in the amateurs, bro. Lomachenko has accolades in the pros.
Mark Breland was a champion, though.
Mark Breland was a champion,
but he wasn't no
and Riggle was a multiple weight champion, and he beat Nonito Donaire.
Was he a multi-division champion?
But he got a better
Riggle
was.
Was he ever a pound for pound number one?
He got a better amateur record
at any
point. Riggle was top 3 pound for pound at one time.
Was he ever a number 1 pound for pound at any point?
You ain't got to be number 1 pound for pound just to be considered all time great.
I'm just saying the reason that Lomachenko is Rigo didn't beat Lomachenko. If he beat him, he might be where y'all trying to put him.
I'm not trying to put it nowhere. I'm just saying that I don't think Lomachenko is all-time great.
I'm just saying don't bring his name up when we talking about all-time great, because I'm telling you, I brought it up because you said the amateurs matter. Whether you like it or not, it ain't that Lomachenko the fucking greatest of all time. You feel me? But he's an all-time great, walking right now in the eyes of the media, in the eyes of the boxing pugilists. Whether you like it or not, you feel me? You don't have to. But if Devin want to be one,
that's how they view him.
Right. If Devin want to be one, he got to beat him. Beating T.O. ain't gonna fucking do it.
Hey, fellas, I'm gonna feed my daughter, but I'll be listening in.
Yeah, I'm not. You feel me? I'm just saying. I want to see niggas be great, bro. That's all it really is. That's where the passion come from.
No, I feel you.
Yeah, me
I'm just
too.
saying
But I
I
ain't
don't
gonna
feel
And I
lie.
that
feel
way.
like
But
he
if
could
he's
do
saying
it
that
too.
the
You feel
media
what I'm
views
saying?
him like that, I could
Especially if
agree.
I feel like you could do it, fam. Like Canelo. Quit bitching about, oh, I gotta fight all these niggas. What? These 1, 2, 3, 4 niggas, bro? You're 31. Get on it. Cause you could beat them.
Facts.
All that bitching, that's doubt. You feel me? That's you doubting yourself. You don't believe in yourself.
Nah, them lame ass niggas gotta do something.
Right.
Like I
I mean,
want Canelo, I want
I
Canelo
feel
to
it,
fight
Q.
him, but I want to see separation. Like, God damn,
Right.
nigga,
And
I
at
want to
certain
see,
points, bro,
I
they
want to see him
certain
just
ones
have
of
to
them,
fight one, and
they've
if he
done the
want to
things that
fight a
they needed to
loser,
do already to get the fight, though, bro. That's the
who,
thing, Q. By getting
who?
them belts and being in them positions, it's reasons that y'all look. I'm not that big of a Charlo, Benavidez, none of them. I think all them niggas is hoes too, to be real with you. But what I'm saying is they already put themselves in a position to fight him in the first place, and then he chose to go a different direction because he could. You feel
Hell
me?
yeah, cause
So
just
what
cause
the
you
fuck they
gotta,
got to get back in position for and chase this man? Man, you supposed to be great, and you say you could beat him. They nobody's. Oh, he's a horrible fighter, a trash fight. We'll beat his ass, like Uncle Sheldon said.
he still did better shit than these guys, and that's respectfully.
He
Like
did. He
I be
did.
like, man, God damn, they ain't what the fuck they did. Like, and
He
the
jumped
thing
through some
is,
hoops to be able to do it,
but
though. Q.
but the thing he ain't really jumped through no hoops because the motherfuckers he fought still better than the motherfuckers they decided to fight. Like it'd be
That's true.
different if Charlo went up and fought some, even if it wasn't even Benavidez. You know what I mean? Like
I don't know why
Canelo
I'm
went
even
up and fought
advocating for
somebody.
these
Like
niggas right
that
now.
shit.
I don't
Like
even like
God
none of them.
damn. Like
I don't even like none of them. I don't know why I'm even arguing for.
man, like it's hard to argue. Like I ain't about to argue with that motherfucker. That shit was like, nah, hell nah, because them motherfuckers ain't fought nobody. Like Canelo said, I will fight you. I will fight the winner if y'all fight each other. Y'all motherfuckers trying to give multi-fight deals. He said, I'll fight one of them niggas, dog.
Right.
But
And
see, here's the
He
thing,
did,
though.
though, bro.
Here
You
we
right.
go. We
You right.
back. Here we
He
go.
did say that shit.
But here we go. The point is, like the shit he said to Andrade, oh, you a terrible fighter. You don't fight nobody. Well, if that's the case, why don't you whoop his ass and get him out the way then? Since he ain't shit. Stop you talk about other motherfuckers cherry picking. Nigga, you cherry picking. You trying to take Canelo trying to get the biggest money for the less rich. That's what he's trying to do. Right. And it's angry because back in the day, bro, if I say you ain't shit and you trash, I'm gonna beat your ass and show you that you ain't shit and get you out the motherfucking way. Cause you ain't shit. It's gonna be easy work fucking with you.
bro.
Right.
Stop capping. If you think the motherfucker ain't shit, beat his ass and get him out the way.
But them niggas ain't though, bro. If we talking about Andrade, Charlo, and Benavidez, this what's gonna happen to him, bro.
Let's see straight to the motherfucking body bag. Body bag. Body bag. Put your body bag.
He gonna body bag them motherfuckers, dog.
Well, show me. Don't tell me. I don't want to hear you
bag them niggas, man.
I don't want to hear you talk about what you gonna do. Show me.
Niggas
Do
in
it.
a body bag, dog.
You know, show me and do it, and then I'll shut the fuck up.
Gonna put Charlo's body bag in a body bag.
You ain't gonna do shit because you don't even want to fight the motherfucker. So you ain't doing shit.
He
You can talk
wanna fight the
shit you want, but the bottom line is, if they were so easy, what's the problem with whooping?
He want to fight the winner. He don't want to fight. He don't want to fight all them motherfuckers. God damn.
Why not? You supposed to be the man
this,
in the division. If all them motherfuckers is in your division, fight their ass.
Because they ain't got that. Because they ain't got that bread like that. They don't bring that bread like that.
You bring the bread.
But this what I'm saying though.
You wait. Stop. You stop. No. Who the fuck can Canelo fight that's gonna bring the bread like he does?
I promise you. Hold up. No, now
Benavidez.
now hold up. Let me tell you this. and we all can agree, I promise you, whoever wins the fight, that fight will be worth more money, and that person that win the fight will be worth more. And that's a fact.
Oh, that's true. I agree with that. But here's my point.
Exactly.
Right?
So Canelo giving them niggas business advice.
I don't want him
giving
capping.
them niggas business advice for free, nigga.
I don't want him capping, and I don't want them capping either. If you really want to fight this nigga, move to 68. If you really want to fight this motherfucker.
My question is this: How do we go ahead and shit on Lomachenko for not fighting Devin, and then we gonna be like, oh no, it's cool for Canelo to not fight these niggas. Dang, you feel me? Nah, but that I can't do that, bro.
Loma. I ain't shit on Loma because
I know you didn't. I'm just saying that certain people do. They want to shit on Loma when Loma was doing what was in his rights as a champion to do and pursue the undisputed. You feel me? Now
people want to cap for their favorite fighters because they want to cap for their favorite fighters, which is okay. I get that. I understand that. You capping for your guy. You like that guy. That's good. But the thing is, if a motherfucker say he the man, if I'm look, when Hagler said he was the man, did he mean it?
Fucking right. Improved it.
What did Holmes? Did Holmes mean it?
Fucking right.
What did Ali mean it when he say I'm the man?
Yeah.
What about Sugar Ray Leonard, Thomas Hearns? Did they mean it?
Yeah. That shit.
That means they fought whoever the fuck they sent down there, right?
Right.
Nah, Leonard did.
I'm gonna fight him and I'm gonna beat him. Send him out. Send him down. Whoever it is, I don't give a fuck who it is. I'm gonna beat him because I'm the man. These motherfuckers ain't displaying those characteristics, bro. Shit. The only motherfucker I see right now that's displaying them kind of characteristics is Usyk. I don't give a fuck who it is or where it is. I'm gonna beat your ass.
Spin that real shit, and we'll go wherever in the world, and nigga, and go up in your shit and beat your ass.
Now Usyk ain't want to run that shit straight in December. On me, Tyson wanted that December day.
Usyk said that Tyson Fury is running.
He wanted that December
Q.
He said that Tyson Fury is scared of him. Q.
We gonna use the same logic that these other motherfuckers use, right? Tyson Fury, you don't run shit. I got the WBA, the WBO, and the IBF belt, and the Ring Magazine belt. All you got is the WBC. You fight me when I say you fight me. I'm the champ. You not the champ. I'm the guy.
I think it looks super pussy to go try to fight Anthony Joshua right now. You feel what I'm saying? That didn't make no fucking sense.
Man, I don't know. I don't know what that.
$70 million in my last fight. You don't dictate shit to me.
Who?
See, Tyson Fury going for the bread. He trying to cash out. That's what he trying to do.
Tyson Fury gonna get more money than Usyk, bro. And
Tyson Fury know he gonna get his ass whooped. That's why he's trying to cash out and sell his belt off.
And if he does, that's fine because Usyk just made $70 million against Joshua. So if you get more than me, that's fine. I'm already rich, motherfucker.
Okay, and that's what he want to do. He want to wait till next year to fight a motherfucker.
Let me ask you a question.
That nigga not in no rush to fight Fury, bro. He talking about the injury too.
Let me ask you a question, Q. Hold on. Let me ask you a question.
Don't do that, bro.
Let me ask you a question. Straight up. The real business. Real business. Hold on, Q. Real business. If you're the 3-belt champion, right? You gonna let this 1-belt motherfucker dictate something to you?
And the lineal champion.
Because you want to fight.
The lineal champion.
No, I'm the lineal. I'm the guy.
Man,
you're not the guy, Fury.
Bro.
You're not the guy.
Don't do that, bro. Be real,
bro. Retire, big bro.
Be real, bro. Y'all know Tyson Fury is the bread man. It's cool. He had a fight with AJ and made a shitload of money because AJ. No. Let me go.
You just said bread man. You tell me when the last time Tyson Fury made $70 million, and I'll wait.
None of that shit don't matter. He ain't fought AJ
he ain't
yet.
The bread man.
How much you think he gonna make if he fight fucking AJ in December?
He ain't gonna make 70, man. He ain't gonna make 70 because AJ ain't got them belts and AJ coming on 2 spins.
None of that shit matter, dog.
I guarantee you that. He ain't making no 70 million.
Nigga.
You just like Tyson Fury, and that's cool.
Bro, because he can fight. That white boy cold.
There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm telling you, you ain't talking about business. I'm telling you the business. If I got 3 belts and the lineal, and you got 1 belt, you do not dictate terms to me.
So why
dictate terms to you?
So why the fuck I be hearing you talking about talking the opposite shit when it come with Bud and goddamn Earl?
Because Bud,
nah, nigga, ain't no
listen. I'm gonna tell you why. Because Bud has done more in the sport than Errol, and the same goes for Usyk. Usyk has done more in the sport than Fury.
That shit don't mean nothing,
bro. But Shelton. Okay, well, let me ask you a question, Shelton. Who in your mind is the current dominant heavyweight champion?
Alexander Usyk.
Oh, hell no.
Man,
no.
You guys
Tyson Fury is the nigga. Tyson Fury is the man.
You guys are tripping on the dude that beat a flat-footed, slow-ass Wilder. He beat a flat-footed, slow Wilder. That's all he did.
Get the smelly sauce ready.
Then he beat the biggest puncher in the last 20 fucking years.
Fuck that dude. That dude's not what you think he is, bro. He ain't
went to war. I guarantee you, Usyk ain't getting up from those fucking right hands. If it's the 12th round that nigga gets laid out like that, that nigga's gonna stay down.
Usyk is gonna fuck him up.
So let me quote A.B. Fury gonna beat that boy. Like it ain't even gonna be a competition. It ain't even gonna be like hold up. Time out. Wait a minute.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
First off, AJ stands.
I told everybody was gonna get cooked.
There he is. AJ stands next to no chance against Fury, especially if he gets in there, okay? I look at it like this. There ain't no way in fuck Ruiz would ever beat Fury, okay? AJ fought Klitschko. Klitschko was out of the ring for a year and a half coming off of a loss and damn near got knocked out, went life or death. When Fury got in there with Klitschko, who wasn't ring rusted, who wasn't coming off of a loss, who had been dominant for 10 years, he made it look like a sparring match. I don't even know if Fury sweated in that match. Klitschko couldn't even land a shot on him. Not one punch. He hit AJ with everything he threw. There's no competition here. There's no question. As far as Usyk goes, he's going to get knocked out just like fucking Steve Cunningham did. All Fury's going to do is grab his ass, lay on him, wear him out, get him tired, and put him away. That's it. There's no getting around that. He's never going to get taller. He's never going to get
completely disagree.
I disagree.
Usyk gonna get that ass whooped. That's what's
Usyk gonna get knocked out.
I don't think Usyk could work from either range. I don't think he could work from long range with Fury. And if he comes inside, I think Fury is gonna fuck him up.
Usyk knocked his ass out too, though. Usyk knocked out Cunningham too.
Bro, Fury, all Fury gotta do.
Ain't she the same dude that thought Canelo was gonna win, right? When he fought Bevo?
I did not say no. I wasn't even talking on these panels there, niggas. You can't use that shit against me, nigga.
Ain't you the same nigga that got Bevo beaten? Ain't you that dude?
Let me talk to you, OG.
I ain't even said nothing about the Bibble fight.
Okay.
Hey, OG.
But yeah, I probably got Bibble whooping that nigga's ass. Yeah.
Okay. Sheldon always does this. Sheldon always says I say something that he said. Look, I made a video saying Beaver would beat Canelo. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You was the one thinking Canelo could beat Beaver.
Are you out of your mind? I'm the
Nah. OG Sheldon was with Bibble.
No. Sheldon. What he does is he teeters the line. He'll say one thing, and then as it gets closer, he'll change his opinion.
Oh my god!
Sheldon was rocking with
Q the guy, Q the guy. What did I say when the fight got signed? What's the first thing that came out of my mouth?
This comment about me. I put out videos saying Beaver would beat Canelo. So how the fuck did I say Canelo would beat him?
I didn't say. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to Monkey Dan, first of all. But second of all, Q, what was the first thing that came out of my mouth when that fight got signed?
Not Regis, but Rich and Sheldon was the first people to say that was the first day it was announced. And Rich was saying that before the fight was announced. But them was the first people I heard say it. But I ain't gonna lie, OG Sheldon quit bouncing and ducking around my questions.
What is it?
I predicted that he would win too.
The fuck?
I don't know.
Who was that weirdo? Anyway, what was the question, bro? What question I got?
But you was like the foot. No, matter of fact, I brought it up. This motherfucker was talking about footwork, bro.
Yeah.
Only thing Usyk do good, bro, is go to his fucking right. If Fury stopped that shit, he getting laid the fuck out, dog. And that's facts. Just like Marky said, he ain't fighting him on the outside. If he come to the inside, bro, he gonna get hugged on and hit with them short uppercuts and punches and shit, bro.
I just don't think Fury has the foot speed or the hand speed to compete with this guy. I don't think he has the foot speed or the hand speed to compete with Usyk. He doesn't.
Man, he fucking with the cat, bro. I'm telling you, he fucking with the Joker.
I don't know what you're looking at. Like, I'm sorry, but Tyson Fury, even at 6'9", damn near 300 pounds, moves faster on his feet than Usyk does. He's much faster around the ring. What are you talking?
Get the hell up out of here!
Now you're smoking that good shit, Tony. Stop smoking
That's
that good.
That's why y'all see what y'all see, because y'all really believe that.
Faster on his feet. Usyk against AJ. Wherever Usyk fought AJ the first time, he barely even moved his fucking feet. In the rematch, he was barely getting out of the way of AJ, and AJ is not known for his speed. He's slow as fuck.
You saying Fury is faster than Usyk? You need to stop smoking that shit that got fucking fentanyl sprayed on it, bro. Stop smoking that shit with fentanyl sprayed on it.
Go get them tap shoes because Fury gonna dance all over this dude. He gonna dance all over.
Nah. I see the polar. I see the opposite happening. But go ahead, CBH. Welcome, bro.
Yeah. What's good? To Lost Art of Boxing.
Historian, my guy. What's up, bro?
What's good with it? What's good, Kush? What's good? What's good? What's my dreadlock wearing brother? And Shelton Moore, Tony Reviews, and I don't know who's up in the far end. Q the guy, but then but yeah, man,
that's probably Marky Dan, bro. That's probably Marky Dan.
Oh yeah, Marky Dan. Yeah. Salute. Look, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing with what I'm hearing right now. Look, Tyson Fury, right? Yeah, he's a good boxer. He's big and he's tall and he's mobile for his size, but I think what we're looking at right now is that he's fighting a lot of guys that can't move to begin with. A lot of guys that are flat-footed literally like their feet are bolted to the ground. And because he can move for a guy his size, he looks faster than what he actually really is. He fights someone that actually can move around the ring and box. You know, he's not going to want to fight that kind of guy. Now he's made comments about him fighting Steve Cunningham and how that was a difficult opponent, even more difficult than a Deontay Wilder because he couldn't read where that guy was going. Now he beat him, he defeated him for sure. But the thing is, I told people for like the last whole year, right? I told you that Usyk was going to whip the shit out of Joshua going back to the first fight and the second fight. And that fight was really 8-4. The judges really was trying to give it to Anthony Joshua, in my opinion, in that fight. But regardless, I've told people that Fury did not want to fight Usyk, and Fury's actions over the past course of the past week has proven my point because he gave Fury an ultimatum, or Usyk an ultimatum. Oh, if you don't do it on my demands, we're not going to fight. Well, this week, he sat up here and challenged Joshua, the loser. Now, of course, it's more lucrative of a fight, but goddamn, man, fighting Usyk is lucrative enough, and the incentive of being an undisputed heavyweight championship should oversee you trying to fight Anthony Joshua in the UK for the most money available.
Yeah, but BH.
I just don't. But here's the thing, though, just real quick, Tony. Usyk is the last person that Fury wants to fight, bro. I'm just
BH. You're wrong about that because Fury wanted to fight Usyk in December. It was Usyk that came out and said he couldn't do it in December because he had injuries. So Fury said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna fight in December anyways, and I'll just fight Usyk at the start of next year." So Fury's never pulled out of the fight, never not tried to fight Usyk. He wanted to fight him immediately. And it was Usyk that came out with all the statements saying that he couldn't do it, that he'd been training for 6 months and didn't want to get in the ring this year.
Okay. Well, but let's look at it for what it is right now. Now, what you're saying is on point, but let's deal with what's going on right now. There's nobody in the field no more. Wilder's gone. Wilder's trying to build himself back up, but we don't know what he's looking like right now. And by the way, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, he might get past Helenius, but anybody that's a legitimate threat, I think it's over for Wilder. I'm gonna be honest, because the hype job is over with. The media creation, Mike Tyson 2.0 is done with. All right.
I don't think he's a hype job. I think if anything, I think he's an overachiever.
Who?
Because he ain't really got no fucking skills like that, but he could punch. But he made it all the way to the top of the heavyweight division and defended his shit over 10 times. So I think Wilder's an excellent fighter.
I don't think so, but I mean, I respect your opinion, but I understand where you come from. I just think that from what I'm seeing from the makeup of him, he's heavily manufactured. But regardless though, but regardless of the point, like Wilder, we don't know where he's going to be at. Joshua, he's taking L's. We got to see where his mindset is at. There's nobody else but those two for heavyweight supremacy at this point. Fury got all the power in the world, right?
Let me talk to IB. IB on this comment he got right here. He said both great fighters. I just think Usyk is faster and has better ring generalship, also better angles. Fury has to bully Usyk to stop him. Yeah, I think that is maybe a way, but I think Tyson Fury is good all around. Like as far as like him being able to get his distance for his shots, picking his shots, and yeah, he might have to bully Usyk, but I think like with Usyk, he know the power, that heavyweight power there. And in that second fight, I seen him way more cautious, and I seen him being patient with Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury still will bring you that fight, even when he knocked down Wilder that first time. He walked straight up on him and hit him with that 2-piece. So like I think just as well as Tyson Fury can get defensive, he can get offensive, he get on his tiptoes, he can box, and I think that's going to be hard for Usyk to get. I think the thing with Usyk and Papachenko is he still got that amateurish type of style, and with that he banked too much on people to gas out. And you can't do that with Tyson Fury. That's what I think. I think Usyk just gonna bank on Tyson Fury to beat him in like the later rounds. I don't think that shit gonna happen. Like he gonna have to get him, like bring that shit to him.
You also gotta understand too that if you're gonna compare Usyk to Cunningham, which was done earlier, right? The thing is, Usyk's even smaller than Steve Cunningham with 1/10 of his punching power. Usyk has no power. He kills you. I like to call it death by 1,000 pillows. Like you just said, he wears you out till you're exhausted and a strong breeze can knock you over. And that's how he gets all of his knockouts. He doesn't have a lot of power. He's just nonstop, constant pressure. Like Q said, the big fat man, the fighting man, fights you 10 days a week, 3 times on Sunday. That guy, he doesn't get tired. He's never been tired. Not once, no matter what he weighs, he's never been tired. And I don't see how Usyk can beat him. He lacks the power, he lacks the length, he lacks the size. And as good as people want to make him out to be a technical boxer, I think Fury's IQ is well beyond what Usyk's is. I don't see it. Fury's fought better competition and made them all look subpar. Like,
can I ask a question, Tony?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Fury confused in the ring?
I've seen him scared.
I've seen him
scared.
Yeah, he was scared of Wilder in that first fight.
Because that's what I think Usyk does to his opponents.
But here's the thing, though. I have seen him confused. I have seen him worrisome. But here's the problem. That confusion, that worrisome, fades very quickly. It doesn't stay. He's like Floyd Mayweather when he goes in between rounds. It's like he's downloading everything, and then he figures it out. And once he figures it out, the fight's over.
But now let me say something, Tony. Right? We're all saying this about Tyson Fury now, but prior to the Deontay Wilder fights, nobody was even thinking of Fury of this great, masterful boxer. All right, and see, and this is and this is the reason why I'm looking at it from a specific perspective from most other guys. Nobody thought of Tyson Fury. I mean, everybody was happy that he beat, old ass Klitschko and got him about a year. That's because that ended that Klitschko era, which was boring as hell for sure. But nobody was talking about this technical boxer that Fury was. We all thought, okay, for a guy his size, he can move pretty well. He has a jab, he can box a little bit. But this masterful, great IQ type boxer, nobody really was saying that about this man prior to the Deontay Wilder fights. And Wilder was not the type of guy to bring that technical ability out in him.
Can I say something, BH? Can I say something right quick?
Yeah, no, I was just bringing that point out. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with this, and this is what I say, and I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, forgive me, y'all. But this is what I see. You guys, a lot of you guys are prisoners of the moment, and you don't acknowledge the fact that he beat a flat-footed, slow, one-dimensional Wilder. That's a flat-footed, slow, one-dimensional guy. He beat an old Klitschko who was 38 years old, had been a champion for 10 and a half years. And he beat Dillian White, who's flat-footed and slow.
And as a glass
other guys, I don't even count them except for the guy, what's the guy, Wallin? Wallin outboxed his ass. They gave him the fight because he was the A-side. But Wallin beat his ass up. So I don't see what you guys see. Now, that I could be wrong. I could be misguided. Maybe I don't know what I'm looking at, but I don't see anything that any of you guys see in this guy.
Who Usyk be the heavyweight?
Otto Wallin got completely outboxed by Tyson Fury. The only thing Otto Wallin had was a cut over Fury's eye. If you actually watched the fight, he did absolutely nothing to him. In fact, the cut was made worse.
Yeah, I had that fight 10-2.
If you watch that fight, it was made worse in pictures because Otto Wallin was taking his glove and trying to pull the cut open. He literally was putting his thumb in between the cut, trying to open it up to get the fight to be stopped.
I respectfully disagree with you, bro, but that's your opinion. But I respectfully disagree with you, bro. I think Wallin whooped his ass.
He was getting his ass whooped.
Wallin whooped his ass. That's why he doesn't want to even mention Otto Wallin ever again.
Well, I want to make one final little statement. I'm about to get off. Today's my 30th. I just turned 30 today. But
happy birthday.
Yeah,
happy birthday, bro. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself.
One thing I want to point out, I think y'all kind of sleeping on Usyk's defensive ability. You feel me? Just a little bit. And you feel me? Fury is a great fighter, and I know y'all don't really believe that he can outbox him because y'all believe he got to rough him up to beat him up. So I'm gonna check out, but I can't wait to see the fight. Y'all have a great one.
All right, bro. Happy birthday again, man.
I appreciate you.
Hey, BH, but to let you know, I believe it was Fury's 15th fight. Whenever he fought Chisora the first time, it's 14, 15, 16 fights, somewhere around there, is when I first started watching this dude. Because he went on from beating Chisora. Then he went on to call out Cain Velasquez for a MMA match, talking about that he would beat up Cain so bad he'd make him wear a dress after the fight. So, like, that made me start watching who the fuck is this dude? Because I always knew who Chisora was from, like, the David Hayes stuff and all of that. Like, I've always known who Chisora was.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, I've been watching Fury for a very, very, very long time. But you got to understand, I also picked Dillian White to beat Tyson Fury. I thought the way that Dillian White attacked the body, he could exploit Fury, the one weakness that nobody goes to. Before Dillian White got in there and fought Tyson Fury, he had already beat like 5 top 10 heavyweights in a row, lost to Povetkin, came back, beat Povetkin for his 6th top 10 heavyweight. So he was fighting competition as if he was a champion, even though he never had a belt. He was knocking off top 10 guy after top 10 guy, that even undefeated ones. So Again, like Rivas was undefeated whenever Dillian White beat him. He beat Joseph Parker, dropped him twice. He had never been dropped. So I thought he would look good. Now, here's what I'm going to say. People can talk all this shit they want about Deontay Wilder, and I've been critical over Deontay Wilder. But Dillian White got his ass whooped worse than Deontay Wilder did in any of the 3 fights. So Wilder must be a lot better than what we have given him credit for.
Look, Tony, I hear you. And I started watching Fury around the same time, right? And mind you, I've been watching Deontay Wilder since 2009. I've actually seen his fights going back to 2009, the first, when he was fighting on Friday night fights, ESPN Friday night fights. Listen, Wilder, if you want to say in terms of him as a boxer, he's actually regressed since he's been in the pros. And I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, I'm just saying from what I've seen from years back, and even when that first Fury fight, I thought Wilder was going to get him just because of the long layoff that Fury had. But Fury himself, I told people that Fury was going to give him a hard time, and he was going to expose every aspect of what has not been exposed in prime time, which is the lack of boxing skills. All right, and people that was watching it with me witnessed what I was thinking was going to happen. Now, as far as Fury is concerned, the Derek Chisora fight, okay, he had a win over Derek Chisora. Derek Chisora is a guy that can be beat, but he's a guy that's going to give you a tough challenge. He's a gatekeeper. You have Steve Cunningham, who gave Fury a hell of a problems. Right, floored Fury, okay, with the overhand right. All right, and then you have the fight with Klitschko, where he pretty much hugged and made it one of the most boring heavyweight fights we ever seen, but he won the fight, legitimately. But even with all that being said, Fury has been pretty much the same boxer that we've seen over the past couple of years. He's improved a little bit with the Kronk gym or whatever, what have you. But he has been pretty much the same guy. All right. Over the past couple of years, he sits down and punches a little bit more. And he himself is not a devastating puncher for a guy his size. All right. Thing is, if we're matching him up with Usyk, who can box, who's shorter, because there's an event, because the thing is with being big is that just at the end of the day, no matter how slick you try to be, you're still a big ass target for someone who's smaller than you. If you're fighting someone smaller, it's going to be harder to hit someone smaller or rate a smaller guy because he's that much smaller, and a lot of times he's going to have quicker feet than you. When you deal with those dynamics, you will then understand that at the end of the day, like Sheldon Moore was just saying, and I'm landing it right in here. Guys are prisoners of the moment. He had, a really good trilogy with Wilder, and I think that people are making up the big, oh, well, he's 6'9", he has an 85-inch reach, he can move well for a guy his size. Who can beat him? He looks amazing. He can do all this, that, and the third. But even with the Dillian White knockout, it's like, okay, we still got to see you against the cream of the crop, and the cream of the crop is Usyk. Why don't you want to get up in the ring with him when there's nobody in the field right now? And at the end of the day, I think that Usyk is one guy that, like I predicted, he was going to beat Joshua. He's going to beat Fury, and people are going to be dumbfounded because it's like, no, we didn't expect this to happen. I did, because I see what I see in Fury. I know what a heavyweight is, a real heavyweight is, and that's a real heavyweight right there.
Well, you're wrong, because nigga Usyk is injured, so that's why he's pursuing AJ.
Exactly.
So please keep lying. Just like how your ass said Dillian White. Man. Just like your ass said Dillian White was gonna motherfucking beat Fury.
No, I did
Come
not.
on,
but that was a lie you just said,
BH.
TB.
Don't lie.
You
no,
said
I didn't know. I didn't know. I said Fury. No.
You said he don't want to fight.
Nobody said.
motherfuckers cap all morning. Don't lie now, BH. Nigga,
No.
you was the same nigga that. Oh, the body snatcher was gonna do this. The body snatcher was gonna do that. And now you trying to say this nigga ducking Usyk when Usyk already said he's injured and he's not gonna be able to fight until next year. What is you talking about?
Okay, so, Rodney, real quick. Rodney.
Shut up. Hold up. Let Hot Rod finish.
No, they good. I just want to know why you niggas just keep lying on Fury, my nigga.
Yeah, let me answer that, Tony. Tony, I just want to answer it real quick.
Shut up.
Hey, Tony, let BH rebuttal real quick and then you go.
Yeah, but Hot Rod told a lie, and I can prove that he told a lie.
Okay, now real quick, you can go look at my prediction videos. I did predict Fury to win, Rodney, but as far as so I did have Fury beating Dillian White, but as far as Usyk's injury, I did not know about him getting injured the last couple of weeks. That's news to me. So
yeah, all I was going to say to Hot Rod is this. I know for a fact BH never picked Tyson Fury to lose that fight because he argued with me about that fight, and I had Dillian White. I'm the one that picked Dillian White to beat Tyson Fury, and BH was disagreeing with me over on his channel way back when. So I know for a fact, unless he changed his opinion, I know whenever we talked about it, he definitely disagreed.
BH know what I'm talking about. This nigga was talking about Dillian White gonna expose the body. He know what I'm talking about. He knew he said that shit. He know he did.
No, I was saying that was the keys to victory for him. I thought that he was going to give him a tough time. I thought that's what I thought he was going to do. I just still thought that Fury was going to outbox him. You know what I'm saying? For like maybe win.
It did BH. Nigga, Usyk is a great fighter, but he's injured. So what's the best opponent available? Anthony Joshua. And y'all crying about that.
Well, I didn't know, but see, I didn't know about that. I didn't know about the injury to Usyk.
Well, I told you that earlier, but I got a question for you, BH. I wanted to ask you this because you said it like 2 or 3 times now that Fury struggled with Steve Cunningham.
Yeah.
If my memory serves right, that fight didn't even go 7 rounds before he got knocked out. So if Fury knocks a guy out in half the fight, how is that struggling?
He got dropped.
No.
Nigga, it's a part of boxing, bro. Get it dropped as a part of the sport, right?
But you can't say that's smooth sailing. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is a boxing match is 12 rounds. If it only goes, I think it went 7 rounds against Cunningham. I'm not sure. I remember it ended before the 7th round was over. So he either got knocked out in the 6th or the 7th. I believe it was the 7th. If a boxing match is 12 rounds and a guy cannot even make it, barely past the halfway point before he slept, how did the guy who slept him really struggle when he walked out of the fight at the halfway mark?
Because he got hurt multiple times because he had to get up off the canvas. That shit was a fucking war.
Mark, did he get hurt? Did he get hurt, or was it a flash knockdown? Mark, did he get hurt?
No, he got hurt, and he got hurt, and he got knocked down.
But it was my point is it was only
at different points in the fight, Rodney.
I gotta watch it. I never saw it, Mark. So I gotta watch it. That's why I'm asking.
But it was only half the fight. It was only half the fight.
Oh.
He couldn't even make it to the second half.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. If I'm getting beat the fuck up, getting dropped multiple times, but then I knock a nigga out in the 6th round, does that not? Did I not struggle? Did I not have to go through adversity?
I guess maybe a little, but if the fight ended at the halfway point and you won, I don't.
Okay, but you can't call that smooth sailing if you got dropped and hurt.
I didn't say it was smooth sailing, but what I'm saying.
But you saying he didn't struggle.
But I don't consider that struggling. Like if you knock somebody out at the halfway point, I don't really consider that struggling. Struggling is it goes to decision. It's 12.
I mean, if you have to go to the hospital afterwards, I mean, I think you struggled.
I don't know. I don't know if I would consider half a fight struggling. Like,
okay, let me ask a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
George Foreman knocked out Ron Lyle in round 5. Did he struggle?
Example.
Did he struggle?
Mm-hmm. Oh, he struggled. He struggled.
He fucking struggled.
Man, big bro, what's the title about, man? What's the problem now? Why we ain't got an announcement?
Man,
what?
It's egos, bro. I just feel like it's their egos, bro. Like at this point, like we was just talking about a trilogy. These guys just had a trilogy. AJ and Usyk done fought twice. Goddamn, Charlo done had 2 rematches. Goddamn, like motherfuckers done been undisputed champion. Josh Belt done won all the belts, lost them motherfuckers. Like people about to become 2-time champions and all type of shit, and they can't even put together this match. The promotion seemed like it's fucked up. It seemed like these guys feel like they deserving this and that, and for the same reason that the fight is going, like it's like this. They feel like they already as popular as if they already fought. That's how I feel like they got the notoriety, they got the clout, they got all of that, and they haven't even fought yet, but they feel like they deserve it. Like, bro, you get in there and you fight, and if it's that good, then y'all do it again and it's bigger. But like if it don't happen because of egos, bro, y'all, as good as y'all may be, y'all always gonna be known as never fighting each other for whatever reason. They gonna call you a duck, and that's on both sides, because Spence fans gonna say Terence Crawford a duck, and Crawford fans gonna say Spence was ducking, and that's why they ain't fight, and they always gonna have that argument, and that's what it's gonna be. But like, I just feel like, bro, that they're gonna have to just really sit that shit to the side and like make this damn fight, like lock themselves in a room and don't leave that motherfucking room till the fight done, till the fight can be made and all of that. Because right now it's just sending everything, like you got fake announcement stories, all type of shit, bro. I'm ready for this shit to be over. Either say you gonna fight or you're not gonna fight. So we can just, you know what I mean, let it be that. We can put our predictions down. People can start buying their tickets, because I ain't going to that goddamn fight no more. I done saved for that damn fight like 3 times and spent the money. They bullshit.
You might as well go to Vegas, nigga.
You know what I mean? Oh God, like, man, bro, on me, look, unique, man.
Q, I'm not going either. I done fucked around, bought me tickets for the Raiders in Tennessee on the 25th. Fuck that fight.
The Raiders.
Oh shit! Today is NFL Sunday, nigga. I completely forgot.
Today, OG, they playing the Chargers out here in L.A.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I tune in by goddamn halftime. I already talked to OG, so I'm just trying to watch. I got to see that Chiefs game. I'm gonna check the Raiders game. I want to see the Saints play. I might check the Ravens.
Hey, look, in California, right? We got the 49ers and the Bears. That's a good matchup on Channel 2, on Channel 11, and on Channel 2, nigga, we got the Steelers and the motherfucking Bengals.
Ooh. Nah, I like that. I do like that 49ers. I like
Khalil Mack back?
Yeah, he's playing today. We got him at 1 o'clock. We gonna whoop their ass too.
Okay, that changes it.
We fucking the Chargers up. Khalil Mack ain't gonna be able to help.
Man, Raiders gonna get their ass whooped.
No,
you out of your mind, nigga.
Justin Herbert finna throw for 300 yards.
You out of your mind, nigga.
Justin Herbert is that fucking dude.
Raiders are nothing, motherfuckers. Raiders are nothing.
You going to the game?
No, I'm going to the Tennessee Titan Vegas Raiders game on.
I thought you was going to Tennessee. You know the game out
I'm flying to Tennessee.
The Chargers, the game out here.
Oh no! I looked at them tickets, nigga. Them tickets start at $395. I'm cool.
This nigga said,
I'm cool for sure.
Yo, hey, you know who's about to get their asses whooped tomorrow? The Denver Broncos.
Nah,
they're playing on Monday night.
I don't know. I know you salty. I know you salty because
when you get a Hall of Fame quarterback, BH, your team is different. When you get a Hall of Fame quarterback, your team is different. They got Russell Wilson. They got a quarterback.
BH just salty because Russell left his ass. That's why BH is so salty.
Y'all tripping. They have a roster. They just
who they playing?
They're playing the Broncos tomorrow.
The Broncos and who?
Seattle.
Hey, Broncos gonna be 12-5. Watch 12-5. Watch.
So they got Russell Wilson playing the Seahawks on Monday night.
Chiefs.
Yeah.
Chiefs or nothing, bro. What's up with y'all, man? But I am fucking with the Raiders and the Saints.
The Eagles is my team.
That's my team, Q. I'm a Saints fan. It's up to Jameis Winston.
Yeah, because they got cold defense, cold offense.
Can't guard Mike.
I'm hopeful.
Michael Thomas back.
I'm hoping we could get out of the wild card round because we got a fucking a killer receiving core this year.
Bro,
we got probably the best O-line in football.
Who your team, Mark?
The Eagles.
Oh, hell no.
Bro, we got A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith.
Bro,
then we got
that division is sorry, bro. That's the worst division in football, man.
Yeah, that is.
How the fuck that's the worst division in football?
That's the worst division.
We had two teams in the playoffs last year, nigga.
In the worst division in football, bro.
What's the worst division in football?
The NFC East, bro, which is the Commanders.
Oh yeah.
Well, there's even more reason we're gonna get to the playoffs, ass nigga.
NFC East is the Commanders, the Eagles, the Giants, the Cowboys, bro. That's the worst division in football, bro.
You said the AFC West. Huh?
I don't give a fuck. Eagles got
the best division in football is the AFC West. The best division in football is the AFC West. Niggas, you potentially have four teams that can make the playoffs out the AFC West: the Raiders, the Chargers, the Chiefs, and the Broncos. They could all make the playoffs, bro. That's how good that is.
And the Chiefs is the weakest link. The Chiefs the weakest link.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Colts nice. That they was right there on the edge last year. That they
could. Who they got at quarterback?
Hey, I got the Colts.
They got Matt Ryan.
I got the Colts beating out the Titans for that division.
Now you see, I had to go get fresh and clean for the sit down. I think I'm gonna watch the two brothers duel. I was watching Cincinnati and Pittsburgh, but I'm gonna change back. I'm gonna watch Trey Lance and Justin Fields. See what they look like.
Wait, don't tell me. Wait, Brent Roethlisberger, he's gone. He's not. He's retired.
He retired.
Okay, good.
Trubisky, remember Trubisky from Chicago? He's a starter in Pittsburgh now.
Oh shit!
But not for long though.
Hey man, the only thing he's good for is running the football, bro. He can't pass for shit, man.
He won't be their quarterback the whole season, bro.
No, eventually,
eventually that rookie quarterback is gonna play.
Yeah.
Eventually.
The guy they got from Pittsburgh.
Yep.
Oh, the brother, right?
No, white guy. He came from the University of Pittsburgh. Pickett. Cody Pickett.
That guy?
He's decent.
He might be good. He might be good down the line.
Joey Bosa got a sack already. Okay, Joey Bosa, you back? He was hurt last year.
Bro.
Hey, BAs, did you see Le'Veon?
Oh, I'm sorry, Nick Bosa. That's Nick with the 49ers.
Yeah, I seen that.
Man, all day got knocked out, bro. All day took a right hand right down the pipe.
That shit was funny, bro.
Y'all saw his eyes? Oh my god.
They blew up, man.
Nigga was in La La Land, dog.
Hey, Le'Veon Bell did not look bad for a dude who never boxed before.
Bro, he can box.
Nah, he didn't look that bad. He didn't look that bad at all, man. He got a right hand, you know.
Hey, what happened to that rapper nigga, y'all? Did that rapper nigga even show up?
Nah. But that wasn't even a regular
the bitch ass nigga that did something.
Nah, man.
The whole ass nigga didn't show.
But you know, crazy. I think he would have beat Nick Young though. Like,
yeah, I was thinking
Nick Young
that too.
Clumsy, man. Nick Young clumsy and soft, man.
Wait, Nick Young, the basketball player?
Yeah, the basketball player.
The dude that played for Philadelphia back in the day, right?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. Nick Young played for Golden State. Played for the Lakers. Remember him? Yeah, Swaggy P.
Isn't he like 36 now?
The rapper was supposed to fight him.
35, 36, something like that.
Hey, Sheldon, I think Blueface would have beat him up, bro. Like,
you think so?
Nick Young, did you watch the fight?
Yeah.
Nick Young, soft.
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it. I was watching my man Nick Diaz put on the show. That motherfucker Nick put on the show, bro.
I was thinking.
You know what? If he'd have lost last night, he would have had to fucking retire, bro. But that was a good.
He the first 2 rounds, he looked like he was old and slow. But once he heated up, that shit got ugly.
Hey, he said he coming to boxing.
Yeah, he said he gonna beat up your boy, Mr. Paul. He wants to fuck him up.
You know what? He's the dude to do it.
I don't know. I think Anderson Silva gonna beat his ass.
That's only if and Silva should beat his ass, but
if Silva don't take the money.
That's what I'm saying. If he doesn't take a dive,
Yeah.
Y'all think Tyron Woodley took a dive?
He's fucking right. That second
fight, yeah.
Hey, check me out, bro.
Yeah.
Check me out. You know it's game time, right?
Corona.
Damn,
you know
that's
it's game
crazy. What the fuck?
Oh, got Ronas.
Oh, I think he definitely took a dive, bro.
Hey, so what y'all think? Like, what y'all think about nigga Rockman? Like,
Rockman would have destroyed him.
Why do you think the fight wasn't made, bro? Why do they canceled the whole event, man? Fuck everybody's pockets, man.
Rockman would have beat his motherfucking ass.
Yes, he would have, man.
Damn, Jake ran from ass whooping, huh?
Of course.
Damn right he did.
Did y'all see the main event last night on the YouTuber card?
I cut that shit off, Mark, after Nick Young did that
Bruh,
bullshit.
Rodney, you missed a fight. That shit was a banger.
Man, Nick Young pissed me off, bro. Nick Young soft, man. Nigga can't even take an elbow, bro. Nigga talking about my head hurt. Man, that shit that's why I said Blueface would have fucked him up, bro.
Yeah, Blueface probably would have beat him.
Yeah.
Like nigga, like OG, nigga didn't even get punched, bro. He couldn't even take an elbow, bro. Talking about my head hurt.
Hey, where's Q at?
I'm right here.
Q, might have to take a little bit of shit back about Trey Lance, bro. I might have been wrong.
What you see?
That motherfucker looking good.
You looking good?
Trey Lance looking good.
I've been wondering about Trey Lance. Cause he come from the FBS and I ain't really too sure about them niggas.
Nigga, that don't mean anything, nigga. You know how many great football players
I know, like Randy Moss and Carson Wentz.
Niggas like you that don't know the game got to show niggas like you so y'all can shut the fuck up.
This nigga right.
Man, fuck you, nigga.
Stick to boxing, bro.
I don't know this nigga.
Stick to boxing.
Hey man,
from fucking North Dakota State.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie.
That's a powerhouse nigga that will actually be.
I know that's a powerhouse, but who
be some actual legit Division I schools, nigga. Little did you know.
Shit, who y'all think? Who y'all think?
To me, them niggas wouldn't beat. They wouldn't beat the top five teams.
Hey, Mark. If you watched college football yesterday, it was multiple teams that got upset. Nigga,
I know, like A&M.
Appalachian State, nigga, went on the road and beat number 6 Texas A&M, nigga.
Well, I don't consider A&M to be nothing.
Come on, fool.
Like in the past, well, I mean, they beat Alabama last year, but still, in the past couple of years, A&M ain't really did much.
You don't get it, bro. A Division I AA is not supposed to be a fucking collegiate Division I school, bro. That's the point, my nigga.
I know it was a huge upset. I'm just saying. What? That's even more. Bro, listen. I don't think North Dakota State would beat the top 5 schools like Georgia, Alabama, motherfucking. I think they could beat Clemson. Well, I don't think they would be competitive against Alabama or Georgia.
Here you go, Marky Dan. Since my man Rodney is so high on these FBS schools, let's send their ass to Athens and see what they do, or send them to Denver.
Exactly.
Let's see what they do.
You smoking dick, bro. You smoking dick.
Now, one thing I like about the FBS is the playoff system. I like that. I think they should bring that.
Hold on, Rodney. Hey, if they so good after these first 2 games, send their ass down to the Coliseum and see what they do.
Shit, who better, Trey Lance or Justin Fields?
I don't know yet.
Trey Lance.
I'll give you an answer after this season, Q.
All right.
Hey, Rodney, why you avoid my question, bro? Why you avoid my question, bro?
The Bears
why you avoid my question, bro? If they so good in the FBS, send their ass to the Coliseum right now. See what happened to them.
Nigga, who said the FBS was good? Who said they was elite? Nigga, I said the FBS would beat some of these D1 schools, nigga.
They not beating SC. They not beating
the top of.
Bro, y'all
USC?
football, bro. I don't know why y'all bringing up a legit.
Have you seen the last 2 games? Did you see what SC did to Stanford?
No, I ain't been watching you. I don't really pay attention to the Pac-12.
Stanford yesterday.
No, I didn't see it.
They destroyed Stanford. They destroyed them.
We couldn't finish the game. We looked sloppy in the 4th quarter, but we whooped their ass.
They destroyed Rice. 66 points. Come on, man.
But that's Rice, man. Come on.
Rice could probably beat North Dakota State.
Nah.
Wow, I thought about that.
Nah, you tripping on that one.
See, they played Stanford yesterday.
But Q, to answer your question, it's kind of not a fair one because Justin Fields does not have the roster of the 49ers. He don't have the
and they got
the receivers.
Front office too.
And Justin Fields has a year of experience.
He don't have the receivers. He don't have a George Kittle. He don't have the offensive line like Trey Lance has. So it's like,
yeah. But he has a year
of
experience, Ronnie. He has a year of NFL experience. That's gonna make him a little
they
better.
bullshitted last year, bro. That
And he played for Chicago.
That front office is like worse.
Hey, look,
bro, Chicago. That's where receivers and quarterbacks go to die.
Let's turn back the clock, y'all. Let's turn back the clock. The best thing that ever happened to Troy Aikman was what? Going 1-15 in his first season. That was the best thing that ever happened to him.
Okay. Well, I we'll see. So it's like more of a proving thing. He got to prove something. This is
he got away. Oh, there you go, baby.
Hey,
okay, Bears. Yeah, all right, Bears.
Hey, OG.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, a team that's gonna surprise you because the quarterback gonna throw 4,000 yards. The Jaguars.
Hey.
I believe it.
Trevor Lawrence gonna throw for 4,000 yards. Watch.
I believe it. They're not gonna make the playoffs, but they're gonna be better than they were last year.
I don't know.
They're not gonna make the playoffs, but they're gonna be better than they were last year.
Wait, you saying he's gonna throw for 4,000?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He threw for 3,300 last year.
I'm gonna tell you though. I'm gonna tell you who's going to the AFC Championship game this year.
Oh.
I'm gonna tell you right now who's going to the AFC Championship game this year.
The Chiefs.
It's gonna be the Buffalo Bills and the Las Vegas Raiders.
You out your goddamn.
I agree with the Bills, but not the Raiders, man. Come on.
I got the Bills or the Chiefs versus the Broncos.
The Broncos?
I think I'm
like. You think Russell can do it like that?
Russell Wilson is a game changer, man.
Nah, he was ass last year.
I think Devontae Adams, but I think Devontae Adams and Chandler Jones are game changers. Also.
Hey, but Michael Thomas is a game changer.
As a matter of fact, they on right now, right?
This year.
Are they on right now? The Saints?
Yeah, we playing the Falcons.
Yeah, they on right now. I'm about to get off. But this year, Juju Smith-Schuster is going to have a breakout year. Remember that. Remember I told y'all. He's going to break out this year.
You think that's going to be your number one receiver?
Happy Sunday to everybody. Happy Sunday. Football is back. I'm finna turn to this Falcons game. I'm going to check y'all in a minute.
Yeah, shit, I'm about to get off, man. So y'all give me y'all predictions for the day, man. And shit, we can end the live, man. Y'all give me.
I got the Raiders. I got the Cowboys. I got the Bears. I got the Saints. I got the Steelers over the fucking Bengals.
What about Eagles Lions?
I got the Eagles.
Colts Texans.
I got the Colts.
Patriots Dolphins.
I got the Dolphins.
Ooh. Ravens Jets.
Ravens.
Jaguars Commanders.
Commanders.
Jaguars.
Giants and Titans.
Titans.
Cardinals and Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Packers and Vikings.
Vikings.
Buccaneers Cowboys.
I got the boys.
You got them boys. What about you, Rodney? Saints Falcons.
Saints.
Browns Panthers.
Panthers.
49ers Bears.
49ers.
Steelers Bengals.
Bengals.
Eagles Lions.
Eagles.
Colts Texans.
The Colts.
Patriots and Dolphins. I mean, yeah, Patriots Dolphins.
The Patriots.
Ravens Jets.
The Ravens.
Jaguars Commanders.
The Jags.
Giants Titans.
The Titans.
Chiefs Cardinals.
Chiefs.
Raiders, Chargers.
Chargers.
Packers, Vikings.
Packers.
Buccaneers, Cowboys.
Tom Brady.
Yeah, Monkey Dan. Yeah, we gonna end it on that, man. Everybody got their predictions. Shit, I should be.
Give me a sec.
Oh shit, I'm about to end the show, bro.
Yes, sir. Catch y'all, man.
We about to.
All right,
I
y'all.
appreciate you coming through though, man. Appreciate you, Marky Dan, Hot Rod, OG Shelton.
All right, y'all. Happy Sunday, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Y'all have a good day. Stay safe.
Yes, sir. Puro, IB, Unique Don, Frank Lucas, Mr. Paz came through. Man, everybody, Monroe came through. My boy, The Natural, man. Khaled, Kush the Great, man. Appreciate all y'all for showing through and showing out, man. Hit the like button if y'all didn't. Subscribe if you're not. And we should be back tomorrow morning. Man, this Triple G Canelo fight week. We're gonna talk about them, the card, and probably a little bit more because David Benavidez is about to announce that he fighting Jesse Hart, and we got David Morrell gonna be fighting this mandatory, so we can talk about that too. So, man, I appreciate everybody for coming through. Man, I am Q the God. This is Lost Art of Boxing, aka the Lab, and we out.
Well, it. It's a fight, so whatever happens, happens.
You win some, you lose some. But you live another day.
But when Davis unleashed the power shots, there was only...
Tight. See it all through the platinum French frames with the French name. And the same night, pull you and your tight friend. Lift your little dress like